Today, we will talk about how to get a promotion at work fast. Let's have a look at the details. Even if you love your job, the time may come when you feel you are ready to move into a role with bigger responsibilities. Your odds of getting a promotion are quite high if you've demonstrated your value as an employee and you're on good terms with your boss. If you ask about promotion and the answer is no for whatever reason, you can still dramatically increase your chances just by staying persistent and maintaining a good attitude. The first step is to define your goals and motivations. It's hard to get what you want if you aren't sure why you want it. Is there a specific role that you're looking for, or do you simply want more responsibility at work? Are you trying to get ahead because you want to be challenged, or do you think you've got the best chance at being successful in a different role? When you ask your manager about a promotion, they're almost certainly going to ask you, why do you think you deserve a promotion? Your answer to that question can make or break you, so prepare for the conversation now. The second step is to assess the company's culture and finances. Finding the right time to ask for a promotion is more of an art than science. If nobody is getting promoted and times are tight, your request may come off the wrong way. But if your coworkers are being promoted every couple of months, this is a great time to ask about a path forward. Take your company's policies and social norms into consideration as well. The third step is to talk to your boss about a promotion. Take your boss aside and be straight with them. Tell them you're interested in taking on more challenges or responsibilities at work. State your intent and listen to them as they walk through their response. If your boss says you're ready, great. If not, at least now you know what you have to do. Keep a few concrete examples to point at if they ask about your performance. If they ask you how you think your work has been, point to your examples. The fourth step is to maintain a positive attitude and be friendly. You're more likely to be promoted if people enjoy working with you. Keep a smile on your face, encourage others when they're struggling, and demonstrate resilience in the face of setbacks. Even if you're having a bad day, try not to complain. Your boss is more likely to promote you if they enjoy having you around and they think you'll boost morale when times are tough. Make an effort to befriend as many people as you can at the office. If someone else gets promoted before you, at least they'll advocate on your behalf the next time an opening comes up. The fifth step is to help your coworkers and bosses out. Volunteer to help your coworkers whenever they need a hand. Ask your boss and peers if need help on any projects. If you can establish yourself as a resource for others, you're going to stand out as leadership material. Whenever you find an opportunity to help, take it. You're going to have a much easier time getting promoted if you develop a reputation for supporting others in the office. The sixth step is to be professional. Show up on time every day and dress sharp. Follow your company's policies and don't go over anyone's head. If you look or act like you're not ready for a leadership role, you aren't going to come upon anyone's shortlist when they're discussing candidates for the next big job. Stay off of social media while you're at your work computer and don't take any extended lunch breaks. If it looks like you're slacking, you aren't going to get the promotion you're shooting for. The seventh step is to do quality work to prove yourself. Let your work speak for you by doing the absolute best that you can. Skip the small talk at the water cooler and show up to meetings with everything you need to contribute. Volunteer for optional projects and push yourself to hit every target you're given. If you can demonstrate that you're a valuable asset to the company, you're much more likely to get the promotion you want. The eighth step is to seek out feedback and implement it. Check in regularly with your boss to see how you're performing. If they tell you that you're on the right track, great. Keep doing what you're doing. If they give you any feedback at all, don't take it personally or get defensive. Do your best to implement the feedback your boss gives you, even if it doesn't make sense or it feels a little unearned. Seek feedback from coworkers too. Even if it doesn't mean as much as the feedback you get from your boss, it's going to demonstrate to everyone that you're willing to improve and grow. The ninth step is to develop your skills outside of work. If you know you've got some gaps in your skill set, improve them. If your financial knowledge isn't where it should be, take a finance class. If you could use some practice closing the sale, attend sales conferences and business forums. The more you can do to sharpen your skills outside of work, the stronger your case is going to be when it comes time to revisit a potential opening. Make sure your boss knows about your professional development. You can always bring it up casually when you're making a small chat one day. The 10th step is to follow up with your boss about your promotion. Request another promotion chat after 1 to 2 months of hard work. Bring evidence of your improvement and ask to discuss the matter again. It can take a little bit of time for the seed you plant to grow, but it will pay off if you're consistent and persistent. If they're open to promoting you, ask about the next steps. If they aren't, talk to them about the barriers preventing you from moving up. If the company just doesn't have an opening or the company is struggling financially right now, you really don't have a lot of options. Just be patient. The 11th step is to apply for the opening formally at a bigger company. If you work at a large company and you have to formally apply, do it. Put together a short speech or formal presentation for the interview to make your case. Go through all of your reviews, data, and evidence, and either outline a speech or throw it together in a PowerPoint. The more detailed you can be, the stronger your case will be. Fill out the application and bring your work with you to the interview. You could sit down and say, "I firmly believe that my performance demonstrates that I'm the best candidate for the position. My customer reviews are over 98% positive, I've met my targets for the past 3 quarters straight, and I have a phenomenal rapport with everyone in the office." The 12th step is to leverage your connections if someone is leaving. Befriending coworkers as they're on their way out is a great way to move up. If you have a feeling, hear a rumor, or know for a fact that someone in the position you want is leaving, go chat them up. Ask them about their work and try to get to know them better if you don't have a great rapport right now. Besides the valuable insights they'll offer up, they may throw your name out there when they're getting ready to leave, which can give you a leg up. The 13th step is to invent a new position for yourself at a smaller company. If you're feeling especially ambitious, create your own path forward. Talk to your boss about expanding your role or inventing a new one to fill in a gap in your company's organization. If your idea has merit, you may get the position just based on the fact that you had the vision to identify the opening. If your boss isn't fond of the idea and says no, at least they know you're thinking big picture. For example, if you work in quality control at a software company but there isn't anyone vetting customer feedback, you could ask your boss about expanding your role to collect and analyze that feedback data. Thanks for watching our video. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel.